Hi, I'm Adnan, and today I want to invite you to the most economical, most beautiful, and historic tourist destination of Middle East.
What? How is it possible? How the most beautiful and historic tourist destination can be the cheapest at the same time?
Yes, this is possible. And you'll be more surprised if I tell you that the attributes like the safest and the cleanest can also be added to the characteristics of this tourist destination. So, what do you think? What country it can be?
I think Turkey or Lebanon. Maybe the United Arab Emirates.
Now, this beautiful country is Iran. Iran has 7,000 years of civilization, and in the terms of the historical monuments, this is the 10th richest country in the whole world. More than 8 different nations with 4 different religions, such as Muslims, including Shiites and Sunnis, Zoroastrians, Christians, and Jews live together in peace and security. Despite of the insecurity in Middle East, this is one of the safest countries, not in just the region, but in the whole world. And also due to the special geographic location and vastness of the country, Iran has 4 seasons and a unique, beautiful and diverse nature. Moreover, due to the US sanctions and the sharp decline in the international value of Iranian rial, this beautiful country has become one of the cheapest tourist destinations in the whole world. If you want to know more about Iran, just join me in this Iranian tour just for 5 minutes. First, I want to introduce you to Iranian's most important historical monuments, which are already included, registered in UNESCO World Heritage List. Persepolis is one of the most important historical monuments of Iran. This marvelous structure is 2,500 years old, and this is located at the distance of 57 kilometers from Shiraz at the city of Marrakesh. The peak of the glory of Achaemenid kingdom can be seen at this point, an ancient city in the term of its size, the number of palaces and the pillars left has no rivals in the whole world. If you go to the Persepolis and Pasargad palaces, you will be surprised by the details of the motifs on the stones. One of the most famous works of this period is the Cyrus Cylinder, which is kept in the British Museum. This historic treasure is the first human rights charter in the world, written in the era of Cyrus the Great of Achaemenid in 540 BC. This sacred building belongs to Alan period. It was established in 1250 BC and it is at the distance of 40 kilometers from the city of Susa. Antar, the great king of Elam, is the founder of Togazabil, and now its memorial pillar is in the Museum of France. In 30 kilometers on the east of Kermanshah city and at the altitude of 100 meters on the rock, there is the most important monument of Achaemenid period related to the Darius the Great. This inscription is actually the conquest letter that tells the story of the initial years of Darius region. The Fort of Bum is the largest brick building in the whole world. This is located next to the Bum city and adjacent to the Silk Road. The Fort of Bum was habitable since the Parthians until the era of Qajar. Shustar is a legendary city, as if the peace of paradise has come down to earth. It is hard to believe that these amazing structures of water engineering are over 2,000 years old. The stone village of Memon. This is 13,000 years old village, and this is one of the oldest establishment of human beings here in Iran. In this village, there are 406 stone houses and narrow streets. The ancient culture and the various types of languages, and especially the use of words from Pahlavi language, are the special characteristic of this region. This village was registered in UNESCO World Heritage List in year 2015. Kish Island is one of the 10 most beautiful coral islands of the whole world. This is the third most visited vacation destination of Southwest Asia after Dubai and Sharm el-Sheikh. The clean coral beach, a perfect climate, availability of appropriate city infrastructure and quality hotels has made this beautiful island a relaxation destination for the travelers. Variety of awesome sea adventure games, scuba diving in Persian Gulf, beautiful fish in the crystal clear and transparent waters of Persian Gulf are the unique attraction of this island. In addition to what I have just mentioned, Iran has lot many other tourist attractions just like these. Iran has 26 ski resorts where you may ski almost the whole year. Tujal of Tehran, Shirbad of Mashhad, Bizan of Al-Baus, Faridun Sheher of Isfahan and Chilgard of Seherford are the most famous ski resorts of this country. The Throne of Solomon, the first and the largest human learning and worship center. Nakshajan Square of Isfahan, the largest square in the world dating back more than 400 years. Sultaniye Dome, one of the most important Islamic heritage in Iran is the tomb of Sultan Muhammad Khuda Bande. Armenian churches in Iran, historical complex of Tabriz Market, tomb of Sheikh Safiuddin Ardabili, unique Iranian gardens such as Pasarghat, Iram Gardens Shiraz, Jahl Satoon Isfahan, Fin Garden that is in Kashan, Abbasabad Behshar, Shehzad Mahan Garden, Daulatabad that is in Yazd and many more. Tomb of Qaboos Tower in Gulistan province, Shahr-e-Sukhte, a 5,000 year old city in Sistan and Balochistan province. Persian aqueducts, underground water cities in Kavir Desert. And hundreds of other historical and strange monuments are just a part of this ancient country's culture and civilization.